Little number entitled The Staten Island Ferry Blues, or She Comes Across Every Night. Or if all the girls that attended a Yale prom were laid end to end, I wouldn't be surprised. But seriously, folks, this is a little story about the guy that's still running around with that same old bag, the mailman. I know a happy fellow who is never sad nor irked. He's fond of his vocation, though he's really overworked. This conscientious fellow is the mailman on our street, who goes about his duties in rain or hail or sleet. Now he gives fine daily service, and he's not one to protest, though our mailman has a route that's longer than the rest. Our mailman has the longest route in town. Well, you'd think that such a route would get him down, but still he keeps it up, and he's as frisky as a pup. At each house along the way, he delivers twice a day. You'd think he couldn't stand an extra pound, that his pouch would just be dragging on the ground. But you should hear the ladies boast about the splendid parcel post of the mailman with the longest route in town. Well, he drops in on Widow Smith about 9:15. Then Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Bell are right along the line. And then he calls on Mrs. Brown, at noon on Mrs. Gray. And then he stops an hour at the YWCA. He goes back to the office, and at 3:15 without fail, he starts out on his job again, and the ladies get more mail from the mailman with the longest route in town. Well, his route is really gaining great renown. Women say it is a beaut. They've never seen a longer route. They hope no official order makes his route a trifle shorter. One day he came a-calling on my spouse, and he left a little parcel at my house. Now I'm a guy who seldom squawks, but the parcel walks and talks. Our mailman has the longest route in town.